Hi, everyone. There we go. How we sounding? Damn, I'm on the website. Until, yeah. There we go. We are sounding great. Hi, then, everybody. I'm still going to say the week of 3. That's still my gamer tag. Hit your boy up if you're trying to play on PlayStation, but instead of with Gamers Haven, we are with Midnight Comics. There's the link right there, brother man. So, we are going to be talking about that Marvel's What If episode we just watched, just dropped today. Oh my god, it was so awesome. So there will be some spoiler talk for it.
There'll be a lot of spoilers.
There'll be all spoiler talk for it, okay? I think this is like the best episode. The best episode for it, period. For What If. But before we jump into that, as you guys know, so far. But as you guys know, of course, we make comic books and manga. So this bad boy here, Tales from Midnight, finally able to hold it in my hand and show you guys, right? This is the book that's coming out within the next month or so. Pre-orders will be happening soon. Join the mailing list to find out exactly when and be the first in line to get it. There are we have some variant covers. There'll be a limited edition of those. More on that soon. Fictional reviews. Thank you. Welcome. Here we go. Boom, boom. There we go. So there it is. Tales from Midnight. That's dropping 4 detached stories of our current roster of heroes. We've got Soul, the Gray, Blue Morpho, and Admani all in this book right here. It is so lovely. What's going on, Real Surreal? So, yeah. So the link is above really quick if you guys want to check that out. Dropping it again. Oops. I'll probably end up having to hold this. It's also charging. But yeah. Let me... Boom, boom. Ah! So, I'm on Instagram too, so bear with me if y'all see me fiddle farting around with my phone. There we go. So, alright. Yeah. So, on top of Tales from Midnight, we've got The Unbeloved, which is available now digitally and physical copies. We got our new shipment in for that. With the next issue of The Unbeloved dropping really soon. That is completed already. So more on that soon. Again, join the mailing list if you can via our website, midnightcomics.org, which I'll have here in the background, but just enough so I can still see the chat. Still trying to get used to everything. Yeah. Format. Do you guys... Oh, goodness. Go live with... Yes. Thank you. Would you like to find and connect to devices? No. Do you guys use a certain website to create the covers? Hold on. There we go. Mute myself. What up, Lisa? Use a certain website to create the covers. No. We have a guy...
We did that for our actual books.
You said we did that for our actual books?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
No.
Oh. But yeah, so... Use a certain website to create covers. No, but like Photoshop and Clip Studio and all that other stuff is what people... what our artists have been using to format the books and all that other good stuff. I guess I used Photoshop for The Unbeloved. To get the all the nice little pieces and stuff, the dressing and stuff on it. So I used Photoshop to get the title and all that other stuff on there. But our artist uses Clip Studio for The Unbeloved to get that done. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. I'm sorry. But yeah, we have several artists that work with us. We have one artist for The Unbeloved called, his name's Pan. We had Serge Zalima. You guys can follow him on Instagram for sure. He did the line art for Tales from Midnight. Matthias Huve did all the color work on Tales from Midnight. And again, just to show you guys that. The blur view, what's going on? Everybody popping up? What's up? What's up? But here it is. Here is Tales from Midnight. Here's the wraparound cover. We do have 2 other ones. If you don't mind, I will step off for a second and grab that really quick so that you guys can see those variant covers. But this is it right here. It came out so beautiful, okay? Like, I mean, look at that. That's a 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just straight lovely. Make sure I'm not neglecting anybody on Twitch here. But yeah, this is great. This is 40 pages of epicness, people. 40 pages of epicness again. So, 40 plus pages. Let me get that right.
Like 44.
Yeah, yeah. Let me grab those other two really quick with the variant covers. Bear with me really quick. You shouldn't have that.
It's fine.
One sec.
Alright.
Here we go. So, same. I'm gonna try not to fall. What's going on? Catch me outside. How you feeling? So as promised, as stated previously, we do have my hair's a mess. We have variant covers for the book. So here is the cover completed by Opie. He did the colors for it as well. You can find him on Fiverr if you need him for any artwork. He did this one. Again, there's only gonna be a limited amount of these. Feeling okay? How's y'all's hump day? It's great. We're gonna get to talking about this Marvel's What If in just a second, though. And then this cover was completed by Psycho. You can follow him at Psycho Comics Arts on Instagram, so definitely do so. The colors were completed by Matthias again, the one that did all the colors for the interior of Tales from Midnight. There's only going to be 50 prints of these, which I'll handwrite 1 out of 50, 2 out of 50, and all that other stuff on there for you guys. So you guys really have a collector's item here from Midnight Comics. But once those run out, again, we'll still have these available. I don't want to call it standard copies.
You gotta watch it when 90
but
gets
this
home,
one.
so you're gonna have to
Haven't watched it? Oh yeah, you're gonna have to. You won't. We talking all spoilers in a second, brother. But yeah, here's the wraparound. This is gonna be your quote unquote standard one. The other two are the variants. So definitely when pre-orders start, definitely try to pick them up. Join the mailing list. I cannot emphasize that enough. Definitely join the mailing list so that you know. Just warn me so I can meet the tab. I still want to lurk. Alright, bet. I'll let you know as soon as we hit it off. But yeah. So join the mailing list. Yeah, that was the last thing I said. Join the mailing list so you know. We'll be posting a message on there in regards to when they are about to kick off. I expect those things to sell all the way out.
Most likely.
Definitely, most likely. And then last thing again, for everybody that's jumping in, we also have manga. We have The Unbeloved Chapter 0 and Chapter 1's already out. We made the executive decision to go ahead and chop Chapter 2 in half. So Chapter 2 will essentially be 2 books. And the first part is already complete. So that'll be dropping, most likely, it's looking like January. We are standing by for the cover to be completed. And then following that, we'll guys let you know whether or not there'll be a pre-order event for that as well. You guys can actually check out the previews for all of these stories, Chapter 0 of The Unbeloved, Chapter 1 for The Unbeloved, Chapter 2 for The Unbeloved, and Tales from Midnight on our website right now, midnightcomics.org. Exciting stuff. So definitely that's what you guys see right here. So yeah. So now, time for the big one. That Marvel's What If episode. I'm just gonna... Huh?
The time for spoilers.
I'm so proud of you guys. I can't believe I know real life comic book creators. It's uncanny. Hey, yes sir. Oh, other thing that's being worked on right now. We have another story called Dogma that's in the works right now. It's already 6 pages in, so woohoo. Lots of stuff coming from the Midnight Comics camp. Okay, lots of stuff. So definitely excited. Things are moving. Coming off this first year, it's been busy. It's been tough, but it's been very exciting and productive. So, anyway, the real reason why we here, the meat and potatoes, okay? This episode, and muted, if y'all haven't seen this last episode of What If, Marvel's What If, what are you doing? Cats, master of the lurk.
Well, I know why he hasn't said it. I know why he lived like long hasn't said it.
Man, we'll probably still gonna be talking about it. Like,
wait until 90 gets home.
Yeah, that's fair. If you can watch it right now, watch it. Yeah, it came out today. We already watched it. We watched it like 2 hours ago. But yeah, so
The man was freaking out the whole episode.
bro, I was freaking out the whole episode. Obsolete. Man, what's going on Najee? How you feeling, bro? Bro, we about to talk about this this Marvel, bro. I gotta show you something, bro. It's fine. It's almost that time, bro. That Tales from Midnight right there, bro. With the variant covers. I'm trying to get like y'all, bro. What's that? So, we was talking about that a little while ago. We got the website up. We're gonna be starting pre-orders soon for that. So tell everybody, get on the mailing list. Tell everybody. But I real surreal. Hopefully, hey, I'm trying to go on that Red Dead later, bro. Let me know. But yeah. All right. So Man, from the beginning of the episode, spoiler talk again. Spoiler talk for this latest episode of Marvel's What If. Okay, so, alright, I'm starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, spoiler time. Look, the beginning of that episode popped off. Okay, like, obviously the name of the episode is If Ultron Won, right? And so you got Ultron. I think it starts off with Black Widow and Hawkeye trying to fend off a bunch of Ultron droids and stuff like that. Cool, was epic. Hawkeye is on his Bucky Barnes right now.
You got past where I was going to start at.
Oh, I got past where you gonna start out. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to start with the episode description.
The episode description. Let's start there.
Black Widow and Hawkeye. Where the rest of the
Where everybody else at?
Where the rest of the Avengers at?
And then we just pick up with them. They're kicking ass. I mean, like, we get to see Hawkeye as he should be. Right? Like, he was handling business. Oh, excuse me.
I literally yelled at the TV, this is the Hawkeye the MCU doesn't give us. This is why everybody always downplays Hawkeye. Hawkeye is a boss.
Legit.
Screw what you heard if you don't read comic books.
Oh my gosh, he was doing damage. He was missing an arm, but they got him a little metal arm and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, they took out a whole. I would venture to say it might be an exaggeration. They took out like a legion of those doggone Ultron bots. Is that an exaggeration? Okay, Black Widow and Hawkeye alone took out like a legion of Ultron bots. Like, what? Right? And then we get the flashback, right? And this is when I'm gonna start having some questions like, huh? Right? So, and possibly some answers. So, we get the little flashback, and all the Avengers are down. Ultron is monologuing, right? You caught me monologuing.
Which is funny though, he said, oh yes, this is the part where I reveal my master plan.
Right.
Do I look like an idiot too?
So, he's talking to Tony Stark. Everybody else is laid out. Cap is already gone. Thor is already gone. Hulk is laid out. Everybody's laid out. Tony Stark's like, you don't have to do this. You know, we built you for peace. And he was like, this is pretty much that. Because you don't understand it. That's why you gotta die. We all
know Ultron's goal.
Right, is to wipe out every living thing pretty much, bro. Like, so he destroyed everybody. And then set off nukes. We get a whole Fallout scenario. Like, he set off all the nukes. He set off all the nukes around the world. Okay? Jesus. And so, Black Widow and Hawkeye weren't there, and they're flying in the Quinjet, and I'm like, okay, so I got questions right there. This is the first 5 minutes. I got questions. Where is Wanda and Pietro?
Well, depending on where this part takes place, because if this takes place like when Ultron first showed up, which would be weird, but just go with it. Mm-hmm. Then they're not there.
Okay.
Now,
I was gonna say,
first off, when he first showed up, he had that really like messed up. Like we just watched Age of Ultron like a week ago.
Right.
Little, he had the barely there body, and and Natasha was there.
Right.
Clint wasn't, because he was probably home. I'm assuming he was at home. You know, man's got wife, kids.
Well, no, he was there.
At the party?
Yeah, he was there. Oh, he was hurt, remember? He was hurt from that previous mission.
Right,
but I was going to say, at the beginning of the episode, it talked about, spoiler talk for whoever just joined, spoiler talk for Marvel's What If. But it said that it was just the cradle. He managed to get the cradle. That was the differing point. He got it.
Right, so I guess it's just, I wasn't.
And so they were there in the movie. Yeah, they were there. They were walking in the door when he was plugging himself into Vision and starting the download.
Well, yeah, that.
And so
like they were on the floor.
We gotta. Oh man.
Avengers Tower, and that's why I was confused. But then again, he also already had the body, so this was probably after they lost that fight. So what happened during that fight?
Right.
They all.
Right.
What held them up? What kind of different?
Stark was looking at. Oh, I know where Tony was, and that's where they ended up. Tony was searching. Remember, he found Jarvis inside of the system when he was trying to figure out where Ultron was and looking for the codes and stuff like that. That's what that building looked like. So he was there, and then Ultron probably was like, "I got the body now I got to gut y'all."
You know what could have happened? He actually killed Jarvis. Because let's be fair, the whole thing where Jarvis wasn't dead, It was
So the real what if
it was
is
a plot point. Basically, we needed so that Jarvis is alive,
so that we can get
an
Vision.
excuse to find where he is.
So the real what
We
if
can get
is
Vision. So
if
really
Tony
what
didn't
happened-
find Jarvis
Right,
broken
Jarvis
up in the
was killed.
system. He was
Jarvis-
just legit killed.
Right. So that's what I'm going with. At the very beginning, or before the beginning, that part where Ultron wakes up and
Surge,
Jarvis
what's
is
going on,
like-
bro?
Jarvis is like, you seem to be malfunctioning. And he kills
Oh, yeah,
Jarvis.
and he kills Jarvis.
He
Yeah.
kills Jarvis. Jarvis no longer exists. Period.
Period.
That's what it's gonna be.
So we're talking spoilers for Marvel's What If. Just throwing that out there every time I see somebody pop in. Yeah. So, but then still though, like, did he kill them off rip? Like they still were like on his side mostly, kinda. Wanda and Pietro. No, I guess at that point they had changed their mind. He probably killed them right then with Vision with the Mind Stone. He was probably able to kill them.
Yeah, because Wanda had no way with her powers.
Right.
Enough yet to defend themselves, but
Dang.
I guess he's like, I got what I needed.
Right.
I don't need y'all.
So again, we're already stuck on the first 5 minutes, right? Oh, dang it.
Because he needed them as a means to an end to get what he wanted.
Right.
He didn't need them because he got the body because they never found him with the body because he killed Jarvis and Jarvis wasn't there to give him.
Right.
So Jarvis didn't give them the answer. He got the body. He uploaded his consciousness to the body, came back to them, and killed them.
Right. Pretty much. So then, okay, and so then we have a full Fallout situation. He launches all the freaking nukes, and then like flashes forward just a little bit. He's like,
This is the part
finally,
where this man had
it's
all
finished.
the fun.
Right. Oh my God, I lost
about
my.
you?
Yeah, I know. I lost my whole
daggone
mind.
mind.
I'm sure there's gonna be a video of that. This guy, but so he's like, finally, it's finished. And then out of a portal from behind him, this man Thanos pops up. Like, what?
Coming for the Mind Stone.
Coming for the Mind
They have
Stone.
Infinity Stones.
And I guess wait. So question then, when did my man pick up the Time Stone? Just now thinking about that. Huh. If y'all see the episode, help us out. But how did it get? I mean, I guess nobody was defending it. But I feel like the ancient one would have been able to get away from Ultron's
Well, I guess
destruction.
That's like, was Doctor Strange a thing?
Well, we know Doctor Strange wasn't. Was Doctor Strange the Sorcerer Supreme during? No, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't yet.
Sorcerer Supreme. I don't know how I got it. I guess what I mean. Remember, he did send them to Earth over there first. Maybe Ultron was too busy.
Oh, you're right. So what? So okay. So for the fact that
They
Thanos
went
popped
over to
up,
get the Time Stone. They went to where Doctor Strange.
they did.
Doctor
So
Strange
Ebony
tried
Maw
to
and
have Tony and them with him.
so then Ebony Maw and whatever the big guy's name, his name always escapes me, went to the
Maybe
Sanctum
they went-
Sanctorium and
right.
fought the Ancient One.
Or just scooped us up.
Do you think they could have beaten the Ancient One though? Never mind. They was beating Doctor Strange, and he was the best. He's the best one.
Of them all.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Bro, have you seen the episode? Vince, have you seen the episode? We're talking spoilers for this latest episode of What If, bro. I don't want to mess it up for you. Let me know if you good with the spoiler talk, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna mess it up for you. If you still here, I just go. Okay. I don't know if you still. I called it. That's all I'm gonna say. I called it. Now, if y'all want to hear the rest of the spoilers, you go ahead and stay. Listen. All right. So anyway, so we could ponder that what if in a second in regards to how we think. How we think Ebony Maw and Home Slice, whatever the big guy's name was able to take on
the what ifs have
the Ancient
put
One.
in some versus matches that I don't necessarily agree with.
They really do.
But I can see how they could finagle them to work out, so it's fun.
Oh, it's echoing.
You need to turn all your stuff down because all my stuff is down.
Okay.
I
think it's picking up from both mics. So what I'll do is I'll just mute my mic because I think I'm loud enough to be picked up on your mic. I did, but it's picking up both mics. So I'm gonna mute my Instagram mic.
Oh.
So that.
Loud.
Yeah. All right. Problem solved. With that.
You seem
Well, he's messaging me on Facebook saying that he saw that. All right. If there's any other issues, hold on. Just fixed it. Let me know if it's still doing it. Boom. There we go. Boom. All right, y'all let me know if it's still doing a bunch of echoing and all that other good stuff. All right. So, yeah, again, we're still in the first 5-10 minutes of the episode. All right. So, where do we leave off? Oh, we're talking about Ancient One and Ebony Maw. Okay. So, Thanos pops up. He's already got all of the stones. You said it not to push. Oh no, you good, bro. You good. I don't know if you're still in here. Now, you ain't put me on blast. Hey. If there's an issue with my audio, if there's an issue with the camera, if there's something going wrong and you guys notice it, please let me know. We are not going to take any offense to it. Hey, we are not perfect. We're trying to be. So, practice makes better, and with you guys' help, we'll get there. So, if all the audio was good, now please let me know if there's any audio, if it's lagging on your end. We'll try to get it fixed so that you guys can enjoy this quality content here in Midnight Comics. Anyway, I get on your nerve, I know. But, alright, so... Thanos shows up. No? It's good? We're good, Vince?
No, I'm gonna assume that means
Yeah? Okay. So. Oh, wait. Go and watch it out. Yeah. Go watch the episode. We'll probably still be here, bro. Go ahead and watch that episode. We got a lot to talk about. You don't think we'll still be here? We're still talking about the first 5 minutes of the freaking episode.
Only get an hour on Instagram Live, okay?
And it's only a 30-minute episode. Yeah. We'll revisit if you have something you want to add. Please drop it in the chat. All right. So, yeah, you might want to weed yourself. We're about to start back with the spoilers. So, Thanos shows up behind him with all of the stones.
His face.
And you have to think there definitely had to have been a flash forward right there. In between the nukes going on.
I'm pretty sure there was.
Gotta be. So, however long... So then, now, what kind of resistance was Earth putting up then? For it to have taken that long for him to be like, at last it's finished. After they dropped all those nukes. Who was still left? Oh, well, never mind. Hold on. We still have Falcon. We still have War Machine.
Most of the rest of it, well, maybe. Could have just been the two of them.
Spider-Man?
I'm pretty sure he went around and killed all them, and that's what we skipped.
Right. Dang, can you imagine seeing that?
That's a couple years before Thanos pops up, right?
Yeah. Oh, he had only been Spider-Man for a year by the time Civil War happened. And Civil War was 18 months. Not Civil War. Yeah. He had only been Spider-Man for a year or 18 months. Those are the two things that stick in my head. Either a year or 18 months before Civil War, which was... Which Age of Ultron happened when? Like, how long between... Huh? Yeah, let's look. What's the timeline? Marvel timeline. Let's look at that.
I'm supposed to know these things, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah, why not? We get the whole nice little picture. Okay, well. Alright, let's look at that. Okay, I want this kind of timeline. I can't see that, actually.
This is why I just go to the website that has it listed and not the pictures. I mean, there's one right there that says viewing order.
I don't want the viewing order. I wanted the timeline. And I thought that was going to give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can't see that. Okay. Well, I don't know if If y'all remember the timeline, let me know. Why am I in this? Alright, let's see.
No, it's just
Dang it. If anybody... Alright. Yeah. Oh, see, that's why I wanted just a picture because this is gonna be short.
Right there. 7, 10, 2012.
One shot. Da da da. Right. Still gotta scroll through a bunch though.
That's fine.
All right. Here we go. Age of Ultron was 2015. And so Spider-Man. Well, never mind. He was Spider-Man by this point. He was still Spider-Man. What's going on, Ben? How you feeling, bro?
Like I say, I'm pretty sure Civil War took place.
We talking spoilers for Marvel's What If, bro?
Year.
So. Yeah. So then, dang.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure it took place the following year.
Dang.
Always double check me because my brain don't always work properly.
Yeah. So. Okay, dang. So okay. So Spider-Man. And so a year went by of some resistance before the Infinity War timeline would have happened with Thanos coming to Earth. Wow. So they were still fighting Ultron for a whole year. Man, yeah. Hawkeye and freaking Black Widow were the only ones left for. Good lord. The posters though. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Them things is looking nice. Also. Bam. Almost there, bro. Getting one last proof copy from a different printer to check their quality, man. But after that, here's the books, man. Tales from Midnight. We ready to ride. Pre-orders starting soon. Be sure to jump in that mailing list if y'all haven't already. But yeah. All right, so Thanos pops up. Again, spoiler talk, Marvel's What If, today's episode. Thanos shows up, and Ultron looks at the gauntlet and goes, fascinating. And zoom. Like, oh! Oh!
Thanos pops up, Thanos says, yo, what is going on here?
He walked out of the portal like he did during Infinity War, like he was about to do some damage. And
he was
then,
like, wait, huh? Here comes Ultron.
Huh? Can't wait. Oh, man, yeah. It's about to be nice, dude. Y'all are going to like it. I really do. Huh? No, I was responding to the chat thing. What'd you say, though? What'd you say? No, say what you said. I missed it.
Oh, you mean the other thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were talking about that.
No.
Oh. Bro. Oh, that was weird. No, I was like, Thanos goes, I'm here. Yo, what happened?
Right.
And then Ultron's like,
what's that thing on your hand? Let me holler at you for a second.
I like that. It screams power. I want it.
Thanos didn't have time to
His
freaking
face,
react, bro. It was just over.
Which we didn't finish the second time. His face cracked me up. I missed Eagle's face, but Thanos' face cracked me up.
Bruh.
The look of shock on his face was just like, wait a second. I am Thanos.
Right.
I expected to come here, maybe, and fight the Avengers, and I was about to thrash them. And that's what was going to happen. I wasn't supposed to just come and get gutted. That's not who I am.
Right. I am the Mad Titan. Mad Titan got chopped in half. He ain't have time to do nothing. So now, another question then. The Black Order then, right? Okay, we already talked about Ebony Maw and the other dude. But Corvus Glaive, Proxima Midnight, and the rest of the little monsters that they had, like, was that what came to Earth and it was causing that whole year for him to fight? Because I feel like they still would have came on time.
Like that's a possibility, but at the same time, without the resistance, that was much resistance to the rest of the stones. He may have just come to Earth himself. The Time Stone was easy peasy.
Right. Which,
the
I mean...
Reality Stone...
Jody, how you doing? Welcome. We're talking spoiler talk right now for Marvel's What If. So if y'all... whatever the newest episode is, forgot the number, 7, 8, whatever the newest episode is, we're talking spoilers for it. Let us know what y'all thought of it, because man, this is my favorite episode. Like, this is what it's been leading up to, and we still not even 10 minutes in the episode. I don't even know how long we've been live for yet, but we're not even halfway through the episode yet. We're in the first 5-10 minutes. This stuff happened so quick. We're 35 minutes in. So yeah, I feel like him having time still confirms that they were able to take out the Ancient One.
Right. So, one of two things. Either he sent his army down and Ultron took him out, which wouldn't be that difficult. He did exactly what Vision should have been able to do.
Right.
The amount, like, everybody gets depowered in the MCU except Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Doctor Strange wasn't Doctor Strange yet.
Except Captain Marvel. But my God, the amount of depowering on Vision. They could have at least let this man put up a fight. Like, really?
Dang, Doctor Strange ain't even getting to the accident until the next year. So yeah, he wasn't the Sorcerer Supreme yet at all.
No, he's not.
That was just side comment. I don't know if I...
know.
Wow. Jesus. Yeah, that was... Yeah. I'm sorry, finish what you were saying. I didn't know if I was talking... Okay. Bro. So, alright. Thanos did his thing. He died. So then it showed the Guardians... Anyway, so the next thing that we see after he kills Thanos is he does this super epic looking transformation, which was so
and if
awesome.
You saw the last episode, you know exactly
you already know what he
looks like.
Right, you know exactly what he's looking like.
As soon as you see the thumbnail for this episode, you already know.
Those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, we also are streaming on Twitch. So if you're interested, twitch.tv/midnightcomics. Just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there. It is episode 8. I just
follow me into the moment.
No, I didn't see the promo.
I saw the promo like last night.
Huh?
Was it last night? It was something on Instagram.
Thanks, T. I actually just went to the barber shop yesterday.
Guys.
Fresh cut. I went with my grandma. We went and got our hair cut together. She's been trying to get to the barber shop for a minute. So.
That
what
trailer.
If Ultron won?
That trailer.
The real what if is, what if Ultron got the Infinity Stones?
Right. So, just looking at that again, the freaking he got like so that next scene after he took Thanos out with and had the Infinity Gauntlets going, the Infinity Stones and stuff like that.
And now here's what his favorite part. So.
Oh man, listen.
Freak out right
from that point on, for the next 5 minutes, is literally just Ultron decimating every freaking thing, bro. He went to Asgard in one shot. Like, how do you one shot all of Asgard? What kind of Lord have mercy? I mean, he's got the Infinity Stones. I know. I'm just like, what? Right. Wait a second. No. Odin wasn't dead yet. Odin didn't stand a chance.
That depends on when this takes place and when Thanos.
Oh no, it's still the Infinity War thing. But then Hela and Surtur are still. Well, not Surtur. Hela's still around.
He went and destroyed. If you looked at Asgard, they weren't there. Asgard was still in one piece. So that begs the question: did Ragnarok happen?
No, it couldn't have happened. No, Ragnarok couldn't have happened because Surtur didn't happen.
Thor were all there.
Yeah.
Because this was back during Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
He was still on Earth. They dead.
So Loki's still posing as Odin.
Exactly. I think there was somebody that mentioned this in a different what if that like if Loki never stopped posing as Odin and just Odin would stay in the Odin's or
he couldn't still be posing.
Because he would have been in the home.
He couldn't have still been posing. Because Hela would have been out. Hela would have just taken over.
Right. So Hela was probably there.
So Hela versus Ultron.
With the Infinity Stones?
I get okay. So nobody's
he went to Asgard and destroyed it. And then since he destroyed Asgard, Hela is now not as strong as she was. Because she gets her power from Asgard. In this
version of events, right. I guess I'm just still, I know the Infinity Stones make people ridiculously stronger and stuff. And but I feel like we saw like Captain Marvel still fighting against Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet on just fine. I mean, because he took her off guard with taking the Power Stone out and punching her.
He had the gauntlet. He didn't have it.
He did have all the stones. He did have all the stones. And it's like, you don't have to snap to utilize the gauntlet. You could still just use the powers of it. But she was tanking hits from him just fine.
Yeah.
So...
Which is why I was laughing when you get that. Let her get punched. I'm like, he had to take the Power Stone off the gauntlet
Mm-hmm.
and then punch her direct with the Power Stone in his hand because Captain Marvel is that strong. So I think y'all laughing about her getting punched.
But y'all realize how
him
strong she is.
with full glove, but having to utilize specifically the Power Stone in his open hand.
Right.
But I don't know. So many people found that funny. Then haha because they just don't like Captain Marvel and
Anyway.
and it was a stupid thing to laugh at. It's like and how many of the other people was able to even take him as much as she? Oh, okay.
Right. Nobody.
So anyway.
So I guess that begs the question, like, you know, side conversation to add to this one. How much stronger is Hela than Captain Marvel, or vice versa?
I think that would have been a good fight, actually.
That would have been a really good fight.
Especially, like I said, remember, everyone in the MCU seems to be depowered except Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So she pretty much has her full comic abilities.
Right. Right.
So
I don't know. So I guess my thing is,
here's my
how? Go ahead.
Ultron has Vision's body. Vision should have been much stronger in
That
MCU.
we saw
much
him.
stronger in the MCU than he was.
We just seen
So-
him one-shot Thanos.
If we say that, what if Ultron wins episode is comic book Vision power with Ultron power?
But is there a difference between Ultron and Vision's power? It's just a difference in their mindset.
Sure. Vision also already had minds.
Yeah.
But then plus Infinity Stones.
Bro, I'm still mad. Actually, you know what? This episode actually confirms something. Remember what they said in the episode with Black Panther? Oh, I'm short. Remember they said in the episode with Black Panther was T'Challa, where the Black Order probably could have beaten Thanos?
Did you just say in the episode
With Black Panther, the Black
was
Order.
T'Challa?
Shut up.
The episode where
With Star-Lord, Jesus.
Star-Lord?
I'm sorry. Y'all know what I meant. With Star-Lord was T'Challa, whatever. And they made it seem as though the Black Order could have beat Thanos.
Yeah.
And so, I guess then, when Vision was getting his tail whooped by Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, if they could have taken out Thanos, then it makes sense now. I don't know.
He could have put up some fight.
I'm like, he really
That
just
was
used
the
the
only
Mind
issue I
Stone.
had with that was he could have put up some fight. The Zero fight, like he was the little, it didn't sit right.
Yeah.
At least Wanda got some shine. She's still until WandaVision didn't get the full scope
The full
of
scope of
powers,
what she should have been able to
which
do.
I'm so loving that she's got that now.
Right.
As a huge Scarlet Witch fan and a huge X-Men fan, I needed that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So, children. Alright, I'm gonna hold that thought.
Go ahead and talk.
Oh, go ahead and talk. Oh, okay, cool. So the next couple minutes, and again, we're still in the first 5-10 minutes of the episode, so haven't spoiled the whole thing for you guys yet. He is decimating everything, bruh. Like what? He like I said, he one-shotted Asgard. Like, how do you one-shot Asgard? You're not Surtur, but I guess you are. Like, Ego's fate. Like, they overran Ego and dropped. Like, how do you take out Ego? I don't understand. I thought the only reason why they were able to stop Ego in the first place was because Star-Lord's character was there and he had to use some of his celestial powers and stuff like that. So you telling me Ultron can fight against the Celestials? And where are the Eternals?
The who? The ones that them people that don't get involved.
Like, there's not just one version of them, are there? Or are they across the? Are they one constant across the multiverse?
Honestly,
or are
unfortunately, I can't speak to that when it comes to MCU.
Anybody that knows
MCU already killed the Wanda being a Nexus being thing when zombies. Because Wanda should exist as one Wanda throughout the multiverse, and in zombies she was a zombie. So they completely shot that down. I have no doubt that the Wanda that we know can probably travel through multiverse.
I feel like how they'll cover that up.
But there unfortunately exists multiple of her.
I feel like how they'll cover that up. Yeah, I feel like the Scarlet Witch is one constant throughout the multiverse.
You said that,
but Wanda Maximoff is not.
Wanda herself is the Scarlet Witch.
Or maybe
No
her existing is the constant, I guess. Maybe in all universes, right? There's not always a Steve Rogers Captain America. but there is always going to be a Wanda as the Scarlet Witch.
So she's the
Like,
what was it called?
I don't know.
Point.
The absolute point.
Yeah. So Wanda's
Yeah.
an absolute.
Yeah.
She
So
must
her.
exist
Right.
in every universe.
Right. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so he starts decimating everything. So what was it? It was Asgard. I mean, it was everywhere. Who am I kidding? Ego, Xandar.
I got distracted for a second, so I missed some of it. Some of it I got distracted because I was recording you do the most. It was hilarious.
Bruh, it was. Oh, were you using my phone for that?
No.
Oh, shucks. Alright, well, anyway, we'll look at that later. But he was decimating every freaking thing. And it got to the last one, he's just sitting there like, again, hitting that. It's over. And I think my favorite part of the episode, the Watcher is still narrating like, he stands there, accomplished what he done, realizing he's the only one left in the universe. And then he noticed.
I really like with,
with who?
With Will Ferrell. I don't really like a lot of Will Ferrell movies. But one of my favorite movies, top 10 for me, is the one with what's her face? Actually, what's her face that played the ancient one? And she's
Tilda Swinton?
Tilda Swinton. I'm pretty sure it was Tilda Swinton was the author.
Really?
In that movie. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He's living his life, and she's
author, narrating the whole thing.
And you just hear her narrating the whole thing. And it's one of my favorite movies. And it's like he had that moment happen, except he could do something.
Right. And so he's just sitting there like, and then he noticed something, and then he turned around and he's like, I see you. And the watch is like, huh?
The watcher said, what
whoa, let's close that door.
He closed his window. He closed his watcher window.
Like what?
Turned it off. He turned off the episode.
He turned off the whole episode. He pulled a WandaVision. He was just like, and we're going to leave from there for right now?
He was like, yo, what the heck?
Well, we not...
Like,
yeah, he said, what the hell is that? Was it right there he said that?
I don't know. I think that was later when we fight.
Oh, bro. But he sat there and was like, wait a second. Like, okay, we know Doctor Strange saw him.
I'm like, you don't realize that's you he hears, bro? It's you he hears.
So that's
like,
two
at least
times...
Doctor Strange, he didn't feel threatened by him.
Right.
Which,
Jesus! So I guess that answers the question you asked me earlier then. You asked which Doctor Strange is stronger. But I guess that answers the question I thought you were asking. Is if Doctor Strange is stronger than this Ultron, the Doctor Strange from the previous episodes is stronger than this Ultron. And it was like, he didn't fear this Doctor Strange.
Even if Doctor Strange from that episode is stronger than this Ultron, he still had nothing to fear from him. Because I don't think that he, especially at that point, by the time he was like, hey, do something, he wouldn't have been malicious.
Yeah.
However, I do not think he is stronger than Ultron, which is why he's going to go through the multiverse, get this Doctor Strange, get Captain Carter, probably
T'Challa.
get Party Thor, get Star-Lord.
Well, we know he's getting him.
Yeah, get Star, and he might get new Black Panther.
We did see that in the trailer.
He's probably going to get Killmonger Black Panther to help too, because he's going to need his help. Regardless of what his intentions are, he's going to need his help.
Where is this Gamora coming from then?
We'll find out next episode.
Because she's dead in this one, because he's got the Soul Stone.
Right. We'll find out. The next episode, at least, if not the next couple episodes, the Watcher's traveling the multiverse.
So maybe we'll get one more fresh episode.
I don't think we're going to know.
You don't think we're going to get a fresh episode of something?
If it's a fresh episode, it's not going to be a fresh episode as in he's narrating it. It's a fresh episode as in this is a different multiverse you haven't seen yet. He finna come up in here and inject stuff.
And just, right.
He finna rock the boat now. Because Doctor Strange was like, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to go against your oath? And he was like, I believe I'm gonna say this, but I guess I don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
He must be stopped. He's a threat to the entire multiverse.
Mute me on yours.
Huh?
Mute me on yours. Mute me on yours. Or mute you on yours.
All my stuff.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
My computer is muted, my phone volume is all.
No, I meant the mic, because that would still pick up for them. I was just saying, so you won't hear the double. I don't have you muted on mine, but it might still pick up the mic for both. It pops up under the thingy. Yeah. So I have you still being heard on mine, but I don't want to have double of. There we go. So, there we go. So, we already see, and I wait for him to come back. We got a lot to talk about on that one. But as you can see, this I don't even know if I think this is among the first trailers. We already see right here. They go Captain Carter and Doctor Strange having a conversation.
Well, we knew that was eventually.
We knew that was gonna happen.
Now we know how it's gonna happen.
Hold up.
I didn't realize there was a new one that actually showed Wanda. I don't think I saw it.
This is like one of the first ones. But it just all makes sense now that we've seen all of the episodes.
But I missed the one where it showed her throwing the spear. Well, no, never mind. I saw her throwing the spear. I guess now I know she's throwing the spear at Wanda, so it all looks like it flows now versus before where it looked like it could have been.
This is the one I'm looking for. The mid-season one.
We're showing this stuff on Twitch, so.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Good?
Oh, thank you for saying.
So if you're on Instagram, you're not seeing what we're looking at right now.
So we've all seen these episodes already.
Even if you didn't see that episode, you saw that in the
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that right there.
Here we go.
That realization.
He is pulling Black Widow.
He's gonna get the Black Widow, so we will. So then, like we said, and depending on what happens in that episode, like we said earlier, because you were wondering, and you know, before I didn't realize, I thought that just turned into Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nah, yeah.
Because I could have sworn I saw Star-Lord.
Well, we did see Star-Lord.
Maybe it was.
It's T'Challa.
T'Challa Star-Lord, but to hide it, they showed regular Star-Lord. And before the show came out, initially, when it...
No, that was one of the big... I thought that was one of the big sell points. Was like, ooh, that's not normal Star-Lord. Let's go.
I don't know, keep trying to... Because when is this one come out?
This is the mid-season one. This one came out on the 14th of this month.
Wait a second. Who was that? Looked like Vision.
Where?
Go back.
I went back.
Right there where Iron Man was. You see Gamora, Black Widow, Captain Carter. Which is great.
Oh, the other ones is is Killmonger and T'Challa.
No, right there, that didn't look like Killmonger.
Oh, that one that was next to Carter?
Yeah.
That's Star-Lord. That's Star-Lord. That's his helmet. That's T'Challa.
Well, I can't see for crap.
Yeah, that's his. I'll make it bigger. That's his helmet, and you can see the necklace. You see the back of the necklace there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
Barely.
Then Party Thor.
And they didn't help.
Man, where's Doctor Strange at? I mean, I guess they were hiding him.
He's probably on the other side.
Bro, so we're gonna. I'm calling it now. We're gonna have an opposite to Endgame, where it's gonna be Ultron and his endless legion charging in, and they're gonna hit that Avengers Assemble thing, and we're gonna see T'Challa with his version of the Ravagers, and they're all gonna pop up. Gamora and whatever force she's leading, whatever the version of the Avengers is in Captain Carter's universe. Doctor Strange will be by himself. Who else was standing there? Thor with Asgard, like all of that. There we go. And then this scene right here is what I was getting to. Was like we know they're gonna pop up together,
right?
And they're gonna bring up the zombies thing because he said, "Oh, zombies, yeah,
zombies. That's cool."
That's right. Something like that. Hold on, let me turn that up.
Zombies. That sounds cool.
Let me turn that. Hold on, let me.
Once you press the.
Zombies, great idea.
That was
great
a
idea.
Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Zombies, great idea. So are they gonna try and use the zombies as more army? Maybe Doctor Strange feels like after eating all of those creatures, could find a way to control the zombies.
The zombies would be kind of useless against Ultron's army, though.
They would be good cannon fodder.
And so that'll be the additional. They'll bring them out of the portal too. Guardians of the Multiverse. Oh my god! Don't shake your head at me. Calling it. That's gonna be the name. I'm calling it. Yeah. So that's what I'm assuming. Like it's gonna be a reverse of Endgame, that final episode where everybody's fighting against Ultron. I think that's gonna be freaking awesome. I think that what they're hiding from us in that final shot, since they're going to they are confirmed to go ahead and check out those zombies. I think they're gonna pull Spider-Man from there. I feel like they're gonna pull Ant-Man. And I guess that's T'Challa. Yeah, and that was it. Now, maybe Bucky. And maybe Hulk. There's no way Hulk survived in that fight.
My question when it comes to all of these things, unfortunately, is what are they going to do with T'Challa?
Multiverse of Madness, recast him.
Now, that's what I've been thinking, that they will be recasting him.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, I'm just curious. Because unfortunately, I feel like, of course, I know that I do know that initially. That's why I left him out of my little voice theory thing. He didn't count.
Mm-hmm.
I know initially they expected him to still be here,
right?
To continue to play the role and be involved in whatever happens next,
right?
And so, because my original theory was everybody who the voice actor isn't the actor from the movies, they're not coming back.
Right.
And everyone who the voice actor is the actor from the movies is everyone that's coming back, which is why it was like, oh, okay, so this person and this person are coming back. What messed that theory up is Captain Marvel and Spiderman.
Yeah.
Now, I know they were busy, but I know she specifically, no, I think he specifically was busy and couldn't record.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she was doing because I don't remember her doing any other movies recently.
Yeah, she was recording for the Marvels.
I think that Disney wouldn't have made it work if they needed her to do
I don't know. I'm just...
So, but like...
Yeah, I guess it does kind of kill that theory.
All the other characters that we know...
Maybe all the characters that are connected to this particular Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Like to the main... the initiation of the multiversal thing.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be. I haven't confirmed that yet, but... With him and supposed to be Wanda, which everyone leaves out.
No, maybe that Spider-Man's not coming back. That Spider-Man's not coming back.
I think. Well, it is supposedly his last movie, but I'm sure.
There's no way. No, I feel like that whole contract thing now was just such a.
Especially since we already know that he's supposed to show up with Venom at one point.
Right, he's in. Right.
We already know that that's happening now, but.
Uh-oh.
What did I say? I said voices.
And people come... Your theory.
Yeah, I feel like that messed up that theory.
Mm-hmm. Dang, man.
This is why I have a tripod.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold it. Y'all get different angle. You get different angle than the people on Twitch. Excuse me.
Go back.
Go back?
That'll help me remember what I was trying to say.
Alright.
What did I say?
You was talking about Brie Larson didn't come back for her voice, and Tom Holland didn't come back for the voice, but you were saying that the whole theory about the people's voices, the people that was voicing their characters were still going to be in the MCU, and everybody else's characters was kind of out of there.
Right. Did I say something after that?
They were still expecting T'Challa to be in the role. I mean, Chadwick Boseman being... Yeah, and so that was the only person that put a hitch in that plan.
No, well, initially it was, but I didn't count him
because of that was an unexpected
We unfortunately didn't expect him to be gone.
Right. And so, then you brought up Spider-Man and Captain Marvel.
They are the ones who actually messed up the theory.
Yeah. And so just to recap, if you guys are confused, her theory before, our theory, you started it.
I brought it up, I think, like episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, it seemed like...
it's like everyone who we know...
is still in the MCU.
It's like Tony died.
Right, Tony died, so his voice actor's not there.
Black Widow died, and stuff. It's like, okay.
Captain America's old, so...
So it felt like all the characters who we knew or maybe didn't know...
in-universe died.
Or felt like weren't coming back in some capacity. Had different voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that they could be... they weren't coming back at all, or they could be recast and come back temporarily, like a one-time thing, or just be completely recast to come back.
Right.
As different people from a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it felt more like they just wasn't gonna come back.
Right.
And then for everyone whose voice actor was the actor that played them in the movies, it was like those are the people coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So when it was somebody that people weren't sure if it was coming back, and we heard their voice, and it was like, oh, okay, so it's still voicing them, so they're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who it was I said that about because my memory sucks.
Bruh.
I have to watch the whole series again.
But that whole...
And then listening to this, Ultron's voice, of course.
Had to... Right.
I was like, oh, man. We all already knew we were going to get Ultron again. We just didn't know how.
Right.
This is how. Unless they somehow actually do beat him by the finale of this. And I
want Ultron to come back in main movies MCU. I feel like he was underutilized.
I feel like he should. And there's no reason he should be dead despite... they said they cut off the network, but Ultron's mind's literally in
Right. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I hope they obviously they're gonna beat this Ultron, but my hope is like they beat him, but the only difference is he doesn't have the Infinity Stones, and he's trying to strive for that power
like
again.
He is in the comics, where he always comes back.
Right.
Because you can't kill me. I am Skynet.
Right.
I am in the internet.
Which they had a little joke about that in there.
Robert said that. It was funny.
But yeah, like I'm pretty sure that'd be neat, right? He sits back and kind of we know there's a season 2 for this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like who else is gonna be on that level of threat? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people, but my secondary villain for this thing was it has and always will. It still will be Shumagorath until it's over. That tentacle monster.
Otherwise, the tentacle monster.
And even if they don't fight him this season, Multiverse of Madness end credit scene, calling it now, Shumagorath. The end. And then that'll be maybe.
It's not fair to us if y'all don't give a shit.
It's gotta be like Shumagorath got to show it. Either did they already say who the villain was for Multiverse of Madness? I feel like the beginning and the beginning antagonist will initially seem like Wanda, but she's not going to be the bad guy.
I agree with that. I've agreed with that ever since. Everybody was saying it was going to be Wanda. And I was like, nah, ain't going to be Wanda.
No.
She's not going to be the bad
Yo,
guy.
Samuel, look, we talking spoilers for that What If episode? I know it's kind of early. I know it just popped up. But, yeah. Definitely.
You know we are already.
I mean, they got the reaction. Yeah, but you're right.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's spoilers. Alright, but yeah, and we're probably going to watch that after we stop streaming, but, goodness gracious. This is exciting. I think we've spent enough time.
I was been an hour yet because Instagram hasn't gone.
Yes, it has.
Oh, you know what? The Instagram time limit might be 2 hours.
Okay. So we've been on for an hour and 2 minutes, and we haven't gotten past the first 10 minutes of the episode. I think that's fine.
We haven't, and we have. We kind of skipped.
We did kind of skip.
Now we don't remember what we were saying.
Oh, shoot, yeah. I mean, they even had the Collector looking crazy. Sakaar was the other planet. Sakaar.
I think that part where I was recording you and look back, that's who popped up on the screen so that you knew we were watching Marvel with the Collector.
So, yeah, this episode was insane. I think we've said enough for
crazy.
now.
Well, we haven't done the fight.
We haven't done the fight.
The part I can.
Oh, go ahead then.
So that fight was something.
Go ahead.
Look, the way this man was punching this man through the multiverse.
Oh my gosh. So
he hit him.
Man.
Boom. We're in one universe. Boom. We're in a different universe. Boom. We're in Asgard. Boom.
So
we're in
Wakanda. We're
in Wakanda. Boom. We're in the streets of New York.
Like, how hard you gotta get punched to get punched into a different universe, bro?
And this was Ultron doing the punching. The Watcher was just taking it to the face.
So you're telling me... So, on top of this, then, what we're saying is Thanos, hypothetically, could have been punching the Avengers so hard they ended up in an alternate reality.
I don't think so. I think this Ultron is stronger.
How?
Way stronger than Thanos.
Or is it because he was hitting the Watcher, and the Watcher has the ability to do that?
Because he was hitting the Watcher.
He was hitting the Watcher so hard, he was accidentally tapping into a different multiverse.
But remember, because you also have to think about this. Thanos never reached a level of consciousness where he could hear and see beyond the multiverse.
The only reason why that happened, that's what I was going to say earlier. The only 2 instances where they have been able to perceive something beyond their universe, everything else in that universe was gone. Yeah. And so every living thing in the universe for Ultron was gone.
That's the only reason. Doctor Strange tapped into it briefly as he was getting stronger. Before anything started to go away. Mm-hmm. It was because he had reached that level of consciousness because his powers had grown.
Well, I meant he didn't make an interaction with anything outside of the multiverse until there was nothing left in his universe.
Yeah, it's the interaction, but I feel like he didn't interact with him, but he saw him.
No, he just sensed him. He didn't.
He sensed him, but I think at one point he got powerful enough to where he was able to see him.
I don't think that happened until after everything was.
He didn't bother calling on him until he needed help.
See, I didn't take it that way. I took it as he sensed something else was out there, but it was like, that ain't important right now. Finished up my job,
but he also didn't think it was important. He was like, okay, you just.
And then when everything else was gone, it was just like,
watch me try to fix what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I broke it, help me.
Right.
Because
He did say, I heard about you, or read about you.
Yeah, he's all, and he...
So who knew of the Watcher then? That completely kills what I was saying. Who possibly could have known about the Watcher before then?
You're going to act like the Eternals... yeah, we're going to act like the Eternals aren't able to write...
Honestly, with this happening, this is another one of them cases of, man, screw you.
Black Bolt Comics...
Black Bolt, what's going on, bro?
We are...
So,
spoilers.
Yeah.
Massive spoilers from the last episode of What If.
Massive spoilers for What If, bro.
If you haven't seen it.
Today's episode was intense, insane, best episode in my opinion. I like Zombies. Zombies was definitely up there for me. That was a lot of callbacks to Cobb, but this episode right here, though.
We need to do a retrospective and have a quick talk about every episode.
Yeah.
I have some things that I want to say about Zombies.
Oh, we're recording that today, then.
We have
I know. We got a lot of work to do today. Lots of videos posting. YouTube channel about to be popping again. We're live on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/Midnight Comics. So definitely check us out on there. We everywhere.
Right, because this man opened up Clubhouse.
I even opened up Clubhouse. We in there too. So come through, hang out with. We're going to be doing this very, very often. But that fight, though. Every Wednesday for the rest of the season.
Goes off, be prepared for some What If Wednesdays on About Midnight Comics cares.
Mm-hmm. So,
especially after stuff starts coming out.
Yeah. I think this is a good place to end it. We can go more deeper in this potential YouTube video. For it. Oh, but okay, that too. Goodness gracious, guys. So yeah, we'll. Anything else you want to say?
I think Ultron is stronger than Thanos.
Man,
I think this Ultron is stronger than Thanos.
I don't. Oh, I'm loud all of a sudden. I guess I'm always loud.
Believe this Ultron is stronger than Thanos.
But I mean, he's just made of vibranium. Like, I'm not understanding how he's that much stronger.
So he's made of the strongest metal in the world.
Which we saw Thanos break in Endgame. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. So he's made of the strongest metal in the world. And if you are you referring to Cap Shield?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess in MCU Cap Shield is only made of vibranium.
Yes.
But I do believe his shield is made of a lesser concentrated version of vibranium and not pure vibranium.
Even Corvus Glaive was able to cut right through Vision with his weapon.
Again, screw that. This is Vision as powerful as he should be, first off.
Mm.
Then mixed with Ultron with a better mindset, made out of vibranium. Much stronger after he just finished killing people. Probably got even stronger with doing some crazy thing with the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the Infinity Stones.
I can't argue with that.
Because I read Marvel and you read DC.
Yeah. So there's that. Dang, you ain't have to say it like it was a bad thing. Dang.
Marvel's better than DC. Anyway.
An argument we've been having since high school. The movies, y'all got us. Animated,
you know
we got
I like
y'all.
To mess with you, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't read DC comics and love DC.
In comics, everybody's screwing up in the comics right now.
I love comics and I love superheroes and nerd stuff. I don't care. I mean, all my favorite heroes, most of my favorite heroes are Marvel. I grew up with Marvel, except for Batman, of course, because who didn't grow up with Batman?
Yeah.
You didn't watch the animated series, the best
superhero
cartoon of all time. What have you been doing with your life?
Right. So, I guess that's it for now. Definitely check us out on everything. I do want to.
My piece.
She said, "I said my piece. I said what
Batman.
I said." Say what? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm starting to wrong. I'm trying to.
What you
I'm choosing violence with your posse of Batman heads. All right.
Oh.
I'm trying to beat Batman. So, on that note, I'm going right back.
Wow. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Versus match is coming soon.
Do you disagree with me?
No, I don't
I know
disagree
you
with you.
because you're not that kind of Batman fan.
I'm not that kind of Batman fan. I'm not. But I am a Batman fan.
You are.
Don't try me. But anyway, last thing then, before we go, same thing we started with. Tales from Midnight is done. We are waiting on the proofs. Well, I guess we have it from our first printer, but we want to make sure that we're giving you guys the absolute best. So we're waiting on one last proof from a different printer. and we're gonna debate on, figure out who we're gonna go with. That should be here this week. And yeah, that should be here this week. So we'll confirm which one that is, and then we'll have decided on a printer. We'll get those printed out. Pre-orders will be starting soon. Sign up for our mailing list at midnightcomics.org. Again, here's the standard cover, if you would. It's a wraparound cover with all of the heroes. Here's the cover completed by Opie. There will be a limited amount of this. These are unlimited edition cover. And then our Fantastic Four variant. There is a cover. Yeah, this is a Fantastic Four variant cover. If you know the cover of the comic, let us know. That'd be cool that you guys are paying attention. Same thing right here. Yeah, that'd be a nice little thing. Little contest. And then this one is an X-Men variant cover. Find out which one that is and let us know what you find. So there it is. This one was done by Psycho Comics Art. Follow him on Instagram if you would. There we go. So that will also be a limited edition. So definitely. There's only going to be 50 of those. 50 of those for people on Twitch, in case you guys didn't hear me. So definitely when the pre-orders start, you want to go ahead and get yours ASAP, because those things are going to go quick. There's already some people that have made some interest in all three of them. So yeah, you might want to go ahead and get on that mail list so you know when it's going down. Why are you making that face? Why I'm what?
Really? I can see you.
I know you can see me. That's why I did it. I did what I did. Anyway, thank you all for y'all's continued support. We are out of here. We'll catch y'all later. We're gonna be streaming soon. We're gonna be streaming this week on Twitch for the community character creation. More on that there. Anyway, thank y'all again. We will see you guys next time. Oh, and everybody on Twitch, again, thank y'all so much. We're going to end this stream, and then we may or may not be back later with some more neat stuff. Clubhouse, appreciate y'all. I'm out of there. And then, yeah, that's it. Thank you all again. Bye. Like one of the kids or something, right? Where's my button?